Hello everyone, welcome to Oracle F1 channel. In this video, we are going to see Oracle 19c data guard environment. We are going to create additional physical standby database and going to add in that data guard broker environment, and after that I am going to convert as a snapshot standby for DR testing purpose or putting database instance. Let's go to the demo. Here it is. I have primary database is running on node 1 and standby database is running on digi2. So configuration, so you can see digi1 is primary database, digi2 physical standby database. I am going to add another additional digi3 physical standby database. After that I am going to convert as snapshot standby database. From here I am going to connect Arman target, connect auxiliary database instance like digi3. So auxiliary database instance connected. I am going to execute the script now for duplicating. Duplicate target database for standby active database. I am duplicating active database. So the script is running. So the duplicate gets completed. Let's go to the target server. I mean the digi3 standby database. Just now we have created the database server. I am checking on that name, open mode, log mode, database role from Vidara database. So validating whether it is, so it is digi1 database is the primary, it's mounted. So in our primary database I am giving a log switch, archive log placed, and coming to that standby side, it's in wait for log. So since it waits for log, let's validate what causes this wait for log, and I think that standby redo log files we need to be created. So I'm going to recreate the standby redo log. Alter system set standby file management manual, and then I'm going to drop that existing standby redo log. I mean that standby redo log 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to drop it and recreate it. So now it looks good. I have recreated the standby redo log on standby side. I'm in the second standby side. Now I am starting the MRP process. I'm giving the switch again. Let's check the process. MRP is running or not, and the logs are applying or not. Let's check it out. So now the logs are applying. So now it's everything looks good, and the second standby database creation got completed. I'm going to check that whether the data got broker enabled or not in this second standby side, and primary side already enabled because already one primary standby database is running. So that data got broker and parameter have been enabled, and I am going to stop and start the DG broker on the second standby side. So again I have enabled the broker on both the end. Now I am coming to primary server. I'm connecting the data broker DGMG MGRL connect SS DG1. So configuration. So now it's looking DG1 and DG2. DG1 is primary, DG2 is standby, and I am going to add now DG3 as physical standby database again. So add database DG3 as connect identifier as DG3 maintenance physical. So I'm going to added the DG3 in physical standby database. Now can check that show configuration. Okay, we need to enable the database DG3. Enable database DG3 we need to do. After adding, we need to how many databases we are adding, we need to enable it. After that, enable database DG3. Yes, now that multiple warnings detected for the member, like can we check the stored database Digi3? Yeah, it's saying like apply service state inconsistent with the delaying needs property and standby data logs configured incorrectly. So let's fix this issue. So I have dropped that source side, I mean the primary side. I have dropped 8, 9, 10, 11 that log file group. I'm recreating it. So this is primary side. 5, 6, 7, 8 for there will be online redo log files redo 1, 2, 3, but standby redo log for first standby 4, 5, 6, 7 and second standby 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, now coming to that second standby. Let's connect to the data broker. So again we are seeing the same error. It's a warning, but we need to fix it. And what I am going to do in the standby side, second standby side, the logs 4, 5, 6, 7 needs to be removed, and second standby side I'm going to drop the logs and standby because this is read logs, standby read logs is inconsistent across the physical standby databases. So I'm going to drop those groups 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see I have dropped, and this is second standby side because this is not required. This is for first standby redo log files. So we need additional standby redo log files. After that, already it's having 4, 5, 6, 7 is there for the first standby, and second standby 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have dropped 4 to 7 in second standby database. So now the standby redo log files is fixed. We can check in the data broker environment now. Now I am starting the MRP. Let's check for that logs are stripping or applying or not. So applying logs. Now coming into that data broker, let's check whether it is the standby read log issue has been fixed or not. By the time now it's working fine, I guess. So now looks good. The error has been eradicated. Now everything looks good. So Digi1 primary database, Digi2 physical standby database, and Digi3 physical standby database. Now I am going to do Digi3 physical standby database as I am going to convert snapshot standby database. Snapshot standby introduced in Oracle 11G. Snapshot standby allows the standby database to open in read-write mode. When it is switched back into the standby mode, all changes made will into read write mode or lost. This is achieved using flashback database. So now I am validating that databases, all the three databases, whether switchover and failover can be able to achieve these databases. So I am validating validate database dg3. So it's saying insufficient SRLs. Okay, anyway, let's go to that primary database. I am doing that convert database dg3 to snapshot standby. So we need to stop that MRP, and then we need to start convert dg3 database to snapshot standby. Before that, there will be FRA location has to be enabled. So in my case, uh, I don't have I don't have permission to create the FRA logs in this location. So I am creating dg3 and giving that changing the ownership and permission in this directory. So this is the cost. I'm getting error those while converting the snapshot standby. So the FRA location must be enabled. I mean the DB recovery file destination. So in my case it is not there, so I have created and given the changed the ownership, and now looks good, and we can start the conversion. So why it's showing error here? I have already stopped the MRP, because while we are converting the snapshot standby database, we need to stop the MRP first and then we can start the conversion. So now I am giving the convert database dg3 snapshot standby. You can see the second standby alert log here. For your information, I have opened what is happening on the background. Quite often we have that standby database open in read-only mode for reporting purposes and optionally have the active data guard implemented. But a snapshot standby database can be used to perform both read and write activities. Most importantly, a snapshot standby keeps receiving the read data from the primary database but does not apply them because MRP has been stopped. So this redo data received from the primary database would applied only when the snapshot standby database is converted back to the physical standby mode. So thereby the snapshot standby database provides data protection on primary database. Okay, this is what happening. It's yeah, it's almost the database has been converted successfully. The snapshot standby database now it converted. So now let's go to the second standby database server and let's validate. So configuration. You can see that is snapshot standby database. So DG1 primary database, DG2 physical standby database, DG3 snapshot standby database. So we have successfully converted the DG2, DG3 database as a snapshot standby. So DG2 it's apply on, it's going fine, but DG3 it's snapshot standby apply lag 8 minutes because we have stopped that MRP. So it won't apply the log, but redo the logs have been shipping into the standby side while we are converting back to physical standby. Then only it will be applied. Until then it won't be applied. So the lag will be there. But this database is in open state, rewrite mode now. We can that snapshot standby database we usually will check it that DR testing purposes and reporting, and will be opening the read-only mode for reporting purposes, reporting instance like active data card enabled. So now coming to that DG3 server, I'm simply I'm just checking, but it won't work. I'm just checking for you, give a demo what will happen like executing this command. Apply on, it won't work. Operation not allowed on this member because it's in snapshot standby. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to convert snapshot standby as a physical standby database now. Now connecting to the database, I'm checking the database instance and that couple of pluggable databases available. All the databases in the DBs are in read-write mode. It's opened. So I'm checking the DB unique name and open mode, log mode, database role. from VDLR database. So name, so archive log, it's snapshot standby. Okay, so this database, while opening, it will open reset log mode option, so all the logs have been resetted. While we are converting back to physical standby, all the logs have been started applying. While the logs, redo logs means transferring here, but it not at apply. Now let's convert to that snapshot standby database back to the physical standby database. So there will be apply like 13 minutes. Convert database DG3 to physical standby. So what we need to do, why I have executed this command, what we need to do, we need to shut down this snapshot standby database. We need to shut down and start mount mode. Startup mount mode, we need to start up before converting to physical standby database. So it's in open read write mode, right? So that I have just executed the command what is suggesting you. So first we need to shut it down and start up with mount mode, and then we can start the conversion. So come out. So DG1, DG3 mounted archive log snapshot standby. Okay. Now we'll start the conversion. At the same time, we will open the alert log. What will happen in the background? So it's converting to physical standby database. So the database conversion has been completed. It started that MRP. So media recovery also happened. So you can see the database is converted to physical standby. So I'm validating. So database DG3 So everything looks good. So the database has been started applying. It's in sync. That's all, my friend. Thanks for watching Oracle F1 channel. Oracle F1 channel, it's for knowledge sharing channel. Please do subscribe, share, like, and don't forget to click bell icon so that my videos you will be getting as a notifications. Thanks for watching Oracle F1. Thank you.